guys, and welcome back to my brand new vlog. So for today's vlog guys, I'm still at the house just chilling in, but there's a heavy rain outside there because there's a typhoon. It's called Karina, not Karina of Espa. So I'm gonna look at it. Here's the rain. It's too heavy, and the whole ground is getting wet. And here's my plants, or my mom's plants that my my mom growed everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go back inside because it's too wet. Well, the government announced that there are no classes due to heavy rains, floods, and the thunderstorms that they caused us. By the way, because it is the worst day of my entire life, and some of the students, most especially my classmates, are getting excited for their suspension of classes. Even though in public schools they open the school year this coming July 29 next week, and I kind of like I'm in the mood while suspending the classes to sleep better because I woke up at around 5 in the morning. Okay guys, so for this vlog, I didn't do anything that I wanted during the suspension of classes. But if you really wanted to see more of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you can see more awesome videos of me. And also, please look forward to my two-part final chapter 10 of my Chinito the Love Story presents Till Death Do Us Part, in which is set to be released this coming season of fall or bare months to the Philippine tradition. So please look forward to it, and don't forget to turn on the bell, of course, so you can remind it when it is now premiere time. Well, the rain kind of like it stops, but maybe I'm not sure if I would plan for a Q&A or explanation about my third story. Oh, you're right! My third story, which is coming this next year. Well, guys, this third story is gonna be super fun and more loving for me, but this story still be in non-fiction and realism. Hit the collection. But there will be having a changes of the characters of the story. So I will gonna explain that to you later. But first, I will gonna go to my room. So I will gonna see you guys there. Hi guys! So I'm now at my very own room because I was pretty bored in it, and kind of like it's super hot in here, and it's a little dark because it's it's too creepy near downstairs. So thank God I open up my my ring light, so it will brighten up my beauty. And also I cut my hair, of course, but it will never fit in my graduation portrait for next year. So I really wish that I will gonna. Okay guys, so before I teasing you with the third story, I will gonna tell you guys how I created my very own site of Chinito the Love Story. Well, it is a long story, but I'll make it short. Ever since June, my cousin sends me an invitation in which it will gonna invite me to join in my cousin's debut. So if you haven't watched that, that vlog, please watch this previous vlog, and you may have some fun. And also it includes all of my cousins and relatives, and also to her classmates that I didn't even remember. I remembered all of the classmates since when I was in grade 1 to grade 6, in which my cousin also my cousin also entered or study here. My cousin sends me an invitation, but it kind of like, I thought it was an invitation, but it is kind of like a site. So I asked to my cousin that how did they create this site, but my cousin said that it was from Google site. Wow, this is super shock, and it kind of like a super duper good in it. So this is kind of like a beautiful thing, and it can, it can create some more of the sites to learn more about it. So it's super duper hard to create this site, of course. I can like it. During my practice or rehearsal for my cotillion, in which I was the part here along with her classmates that I didn't know. Okay, back to the story. During my cotillion rehearsal, I was part of it. I was so a pen like that. It's because it only uses the account only to edit the Google sites, of course. And it's kind of like I also think that I will create a Google site or my own site to create a story that I mean an information about all of the stories that I've been created in my entire life. Now, I will gonna show you guys my background and themes of my site of the Chinito the Love Story. So here it is, the opening part of the site, which is the cover of the site, in which I added up the background with the screenshot on it from the music video of Camila Cabello's music video Living Proof. Okay, so my intro text that I add, it is taken from the Chinito MV, and kind of like there are some here are the table of contents. I don't know how am I supposed to edit those table of contents, so please leave a comment and give me a tips on how to create and customize the table of contents. Here's the background and development. For this theme, I use pink and purple, any shade of pink, any shade of purple. So I've been here, and also the photos that I've been searched for, it's from Google Images. So you can search it all over here. So I really appreciate it. And also you can add up some photos. So you can add up some photos here, just the multiple photos. All you need to do is create a square on it. The chapters are the chapters and stories that I've been added is here. And also the first story and each of the stories, there's each of the stories and chapters or chapters of each of the stories has an explanation, which I did type myself instead of writing in a piece of paper. It's too hard. And here is the chapter. You can also expand and collapse, and also you can open and close the meaning of what happened in this chapters. And also there is the links here, including threads, but they didn't have an icon for threads. So instead, I added I added the threads here in the fourth one, and also there is the link for characters of the story. So before anything else about the third story, I will gonna tell you the characters. Okay, here is I will gonna share you guys the characters of every story. The first story's lead character are Daryl Perez and Mariana Marinas. Daryl Perez was the treasurer of grade 8 Soledad and Mariana's love interest. And also it was inspired by my classmates since when I was when I was grade 8, in which he's taken from the other grade 7 section, which is he's from Lanaval. And he was better known as he was the handsome guy of Soledad. But I regret I regret my feelings of him because he was too busy of it and kind of like something busy on it. Next is Mariana Marinas. She is a student of grade 8 Fatima and also Daryl's love interest. Guys, I dedicated this character is to my classmate that I thought that she can good at speaking Filipino, but she's kind of a little bit. So my classmate said that she's good a little bit of speaking English, and in grade 10 she asked me that she decided to move to a new school for senior high to never cause anything of the boys. And I will gonna miss her forevermore, and I will gonna cry. I'm gonna cry like a baby. Okay, let's move on to the supporting characters, which is Noah Albao and me, and also the supporting characters was the one who helps Mariana and Daryl's future works, and it also as a friend. And also this character in sunglasses is very important to me. We've been friends for a longer time, but we call sometimes or chat because he was very busy of work and also to our projects who insisted in between. Let's moving on to the second story, which is Till Death Do Us Part, which is my current season or my current story of this year. Okay, let's go back. Here are the 3 lead characters, and also it includes me, of course, for the second time. It was the most behaved student that I likes to draw, paint, and writing stories. I really love this kind of it was kind of like me to be the lead to movies and TVs. No way! I'm still in the bottom of my studies, and I just realized about it. Okay, so next one is Walking Nisa. He's an altar server of any masses and Eucharistic celebrations, and also he's the one who skips schools to give way his Christianity in Rome, Italy. Next, lastly, my favorite classmate of the year, Dave Corpus. An honor student who he studied hard in the first place. He studied so hard very in the first place, but he's the classmate since kinder, of course. Okay, moving on to supporting characters. Princess Cecilin Hoco and Emmanuel Soy Igualada. It was Dave's longtime friend since elementary to present. And the two of them became best friends for a very long time because of their projects, and also currently working on a company. Next one, my best friends of the year, Lorin Sergio and Bianca Villar. My best friends since junior high school. They became a transferee from the other elementary schools, and they became a best friend of me. It's kind of like a need from all of my classmates. Instead of getting a more help and kind of like a more friend is all I ever needed. Okay guys, so let's move on to the most favorite part of the vlog, which is teasing it up the third story, in which it was set to be released this next year, this coming 2025. As you can see, I added a third story in which I explained for you a lot. And here is the story. Since July 17 or 16, when I was listening to that song Supersonic, here it is. The third story is coming this 2025. But I will gonna reveal the title of the story this coming November, after the release of the second part of the Chinito, the love story, final chapter 10. Sorry. I've been posting a teaser in which the third Chinito, the love story, is coming out this next year. I will gonna tell you guys, here's the explanation of teasing of the third story, but I'm gonna read it out loud. This third story will set to be released this 2025. Aside from the characters who she mentioned from her high school classmates, she will create the characters that inspires by Filipino celebrities and Korean but Japanese descended celebrities. And also, good news guys, my story, or my third story, will be my first storytelling, will be adding an antagonist, in which it was my first time to create an antagonist there. All of the lead, supporting, and antagonists also to have a fictional characters. It was inspired by Filipino and Japanese, Korean celebrities and idols. Let's find out next year. So I hope you've been very, very excited for this. And this story will be gonna be the least favorite. And also it will be happening this coming 2025. Okay guys, so I will gonna tell you guys the celebrities of the third story. And also, so yeah, let's go. And these are the the four celebrities, two Filipino actors and two Japanese but Korean idols. So before that, let's move on to to the girls first. So the first one is Sana Minatsusaki. Sana was was the Japanese member of South Korean girl group Twice, and she can speak Korean because she was a trainee for about a year before debuting as a member of Twice. In my opinion, I really like that, I really like that celebrities in creating the lead girl character, of course, because I will gonna express that thing in between. Her face is so beautiful. I love her. I love her hair, and I really like her smile. In my opinion, I was a fan of her because she's kind of like a look-alike of Jessica Jung of Girls' Generation. Okay, so let's move on to to the next character, Mina Mioi. Mina Mioi was one of my favorite member, also from Twice, but she's born in American descent only before she moved to Japan when she was a toddler. I really like her face a lot than any other members of Twice, like Nayeon, Jonghyun, Jihyo, Daeun, Sui, etc. I really like the part of the celebrities or female K-pop idols that I really wanted to express of her because it's kind of like a beautiful thing in making a character, even though with a beautiful hair, if I created an avatar in Gacha Life, and literally I will gonna like her face, and she also speaks a little bit of English because she was born in American descent before Japanese, and also she can also speak Japanese. Yeah, of course. Uh, I really like her face, and her smile is super cute, and also here's the problem, but take note of that, but not her health since 2019, but she gave up her American citizenship since 2019, which is 5 years ago. Now we were done with the two girls, or also known as the two Korean but Japanese descended K-pop idols from South Korean girl group Twice. Now let's move on to the favorite part in which their Filipino fans have been waited here for all along, which is the two Filipino actors, or also known as the two Filipino celebrities. The first one is Alden Richards. Alden Richards is one of my favorite artists of the whole time ever since I saw him in the MMFF 2023. Alden Richards is known as the Asia's multimedia star, and he's renowned a movie star, of course, in which he breaks the success with his 2023 film 5 Breakups and a Romance, in which I've been watched on Prime Video, but it is one of my favorite films that Alden appears. And also he was said to be appeared in an upcoming family drama in which it will be airs on GMA, which is Pulang Araw. So please look forward to that, and also it will be released pre-episodes on Netflix. Alden Richards is super, super awesome, but handsome. A handsome man that I ever wanted to be. But in my opinion, guys, I really like his face a lot. Even though even though when he appears in the even though when he was appeared in some of the red carpets, just like it did in this photo in the MIFF. Well, it's kind of like a dream of being a new artist. And last but definitely not the least, the lead but supporting star of the film Gombursa. It's Chongdi. Oh my god. What am I going to do with this? And Chongdi was an actor, singer, was an actor, of course. But he was known for appeared in a recent film Fruitcake and Gombursa, in which he won Best Supporting Actor in 7th Eddie's Awards, or Entertainment Editor's Choice Awards, and Guerrilla and Box Office Entertainment Awards, because he was super duper handsome than other artists aside from Alden Richards. That guy was appeared in the Chinito music video, in which he serves as Yang Constantino's love interest. I really love him so much, but like I told you in the previous vlog, I'm not a fan of him. I'm just supporting him in other future projects. Now that I'm done teasing you up with in the third story, I will gonna create a frequently asked questions about this, but not just about this, about these celebrities, but also all of the that I've been explaining to you. So I'll see you guys later. Hi guys, so I'm now done creating a PowerPoint presentation, but this is made by Canva, because I will gonna ask a frequently asked questions about teasing up my third story. So let's get started. So what is the genre of the story? Well, it is still a love story, but a romantic love story that they started their friendship ever since when they saw each other, and after a few more years of being a partners or friendly partners, it will kind of like a fall in love. And then next question, who is the Filipino or Korean with or without a Japanese descent celebrity that they will create an antagonist character? Like I told you guys, to be announced in the upcoming teasers, and to be announced also after the Chinito the Love Story Chapter 10 Part 2. Next slide. Do you have a supporting characters who also inspired by Filipino and Korean with or without Japanese descended celebrities? Well, of course, yes. But by the way, it will be doing the characters inspired by the Korean celebrities only, not the Japanese descended Koreans, but the Korean celebrities only, or Korean idols. Will your cousin Lance will help you create a background sounds? Well, of course, yes. He's the only one who composed the sound effects and background musics that my cousin Lance created, that that a long time. Okay, so here is the questions that I created by my own, inspired by the Filipino and Koreans respectively. Is Alden and Enchong are still friends in Philippine showbiz? Well, in my opinion, I think I don't know, but it depends on two actors only. I'm not sure if those two actors became friends, but but I'm but they didn't appear in some of the films in which they still be together. In the future promotions of films, they will appear. The two of the actors will appear in the future release of films. How many years did Mina and Sana respectively train before Twice's debut? Sana was being trained for 3 years, while Mina is 11. And last, but not just last, but the most important question. Aside from Alden, is Enchong and Mina is a look-alike? Well, in my opinion, it is yes. For me, I don't know, but it is 100% yes. But it depends to their fans' choice if it's if it's a look-alike or not. Okay, so this last slide, but there are more questions. What is the theme song of the third story? Well, the third story's theme song will be Magnetic by Eyelet and Dive by Twice. Only one Korean and one Japanese song we're gonna do in other portions of the story, in which they will gonna interact with the songs that they have a melody on it. What song that they will appear? The two favorite Japanese songs that they was performed by Misamo. It is called Do Not Touch and Funny Valentine. How many chapters that day will last? Well, since in the first story it is 7. The second story is kind of like a 10 chapters, but but also a 10 point with an inclusion of 10.5 chapter, in which it includes the part 2 of the chapter 10. And the third story, it will be 9 chapters, in which it will never ever gonna make this so intense of editing and premiering. But when it will release? It will release this next year after school year, and this will gonna make any sense that I don't want it to make it up all of it between the moving up activities and the release of my third story. And that is all for this vlog. Yeah, it's been so long of this, even though I didn't have any classes, but thank God I do it this vlog for you guys. Even though when you're still bored in the house, you should gonna watch all of my videos. And and please and please look forward to my next or third story of my Chinito the Love Story anthology, and the title of the story will be released this coming November, which is after the release of part 2 of chapter 10 of the Chinito the Love Story presents Till Death Do Us Part. And please look forward to the release of my 2-part final chapter of the Chinito the Love Story presents Till Death Do Us Part. It is coming this fall. But if you really wanted to see more of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!